Welcome to Lesson 14 of the Mountain Maidu language class. Today we'll add to our dialogue, we'll learn about the important infix T, and we'll learn about speculation, which is, if you didn't see it with your own eyes or hear it with your own ears, you have to use certain wording in Maidu to show that. For our dialogue, Daniel and Donna chat as they wait for their food. Daniel says, Chep mana anim laklak pem kamisa kupem kalem mum hadam tabledi. Ahe noye moto usaas. Look over there at that woman in the red top, at that far table. We used to go around together. Chep means look. Chep mana means look over there. Repeat, chep mana. Kamisa is shirt or blouse. Anim laklak pem kamisa kupem kalem is that woman over there who has a red top. Repeat, anim laklak pem kamisa kupem kalem. Hada means far. It can also mean far vertically or tall. Repeat, hada. Table is table from English. Mum hadam tabledi means at that far table. Repeat, mum hadam tabledi. Now repeat the whole thing. Chep mana anim laklak pem kamisa kupem kalem mum hadam tabledi. Remember that ahe noye means go around with someone. Ahe noye moto means go around together. Repeat, ahe noye moto. Ahe noye moto usaas means we too used to go around together. Repeat, ahe noye moto usaas. Donna says, Ho, ama hesantani sui makare. Hesantani means when. Repeat, hesantani. Ama hesantani sui makare means when was that? Ama refers to what was just talked about. Repeat, ho, ama hesantani sui makare. Daniel says, Amanka kan be penen kumini hoipaidi maat. That was maybe 2 years ago. Amanka kan means that was. Repeat, amanka kan. Penen kumini is 2 years or 2 winters. Repeat, penen kumini. Now repeat the sentence meaning that was maybe 2 years ago now. Amanka kan be penen kumini hoipaidi maat. Donna says, Kakan tetet yahachatipem uniminki hoyan kalem. This ex-girlfriend of yours is very good looking. Yahachati means be good looking. Chati means show or look when talking about what somebody looks like. Repeat, she is very good looking. Kakan tetet yahachatipem. Minki hoyan kalem means your former girlfriend or wife. Repeat, Minki hoyan kalem. Now repeat the whole sentence. This ex-girlfriend of yours is very good looking. Kakan tetet yahachatipem unim minki hoyan kalem. Donna says, Anim maki petol pemaidam makiya pim makare? Is that man who's eating with her husband? In the last lesson, we learned that petol means eat with someone. Maki petol pem means the one she's eating with. Repeat the sentence. Is that man who is eating with her husband? Anim maki petolpem maidem maki yapim makare? Daniel says, Mumwasache tipe maika yakin. You mean that ugly guy? I don't know. Just like yahacha tipe means good looking, wasacha tipe means bad looking or ugly. Repeat, wasacha tipe. The verb mai is to mean something. If you want to say, what do you mean? You say, hesi maika. Repeat, hesi maika. Now repeat, do you mean that ugly guy? Mumwasacha tipe maika. Yakin means might be. It can also be used for I don't know when answering yes or no questions. Repeat might be, yakin. Donna says, ka'aimen. Don't talk like that. Repeat, ka'aimen. Don't say things like that. Daniel says, apem ma'at nik meninkakan. Anyway, I don't care. Repeat anyway, apem ma'at. Nik meninkakan literally means it's not to me or it's nothing to me. This can be used for I don't care about it. Repeat, nik meninkakan. Donna says, hell, beinisaki pine mahayakan aikate. Okay, I think they're bringing our lunch now. Repeat the sentence. They are bringing the two of us's lunch. Nisaki pine mahayakan. Now repeat, okay, I think they're bringing our lunch now. Hell, beinisaki pine mahayakan aikate. Daniel says, yahakan, okowo no potoron kakas. Good, I'm almost dying of hunger. You learned ok as be hungry. Wono means die. Die of hunger is okowono. Repeat, okowono. The infix poto means almost do. Repeat the word for almost die of hunger. Okowono poto. Now say, good, I'm almost starving to death. Yahakan, okowono potoron kakas. Now, here's the dialogue without my comments and translations. Repeat each line after me. Daniel says, Chep mana, anim laklak pem kamisa kupem kalam mum hadam tebeldi. Uhena ye moto usas. Ho, ama hesantani sui makare. Amanka kan be penen kumini hoi paidi maat. Kakan tetet yahachatipem unim minki hoyan kalem. Anim muki petopem maidam muki yapim makare. Mumwasa chetipe maika yakin. Ka aimen. Apemma nikmenin kakan. Hell, be nisaki pine mahayakan aikate. Yahakan, okowono potoron kakas. Now we're going to talk about the T infix, Ti, one of the most important infixes in Maidu. This infix adds the meaning cause to do or make somebody do. It can also mean let somebody do. We've already learned some words with this infix. For example, yahati from yaha, be good. Yahati means make something good, cause it to be good. Nikyahati ankano means you make me good. Amari yahati means make it safe or good there. Dupetika refrigerator is from dupe, cold. Dupeti means to make something cold or chill it. Dupetika is refrigerator. Cheti means show from cha, see. Cheti is cause to see. Nukti, small or cute, is from nuk, laugh. Nukti literally means make someone laugh. Okti is make someone hungry from ok, be hungry. So do you see how that works? Now let's practice adding t to words to change their meanings. Repeat the new word with t. Is danger. Ti, cause danger. Ti. Akoi is leave. Akoiti is send off. Akoiti. Ano is go. Anoti is make something go. Batano is drive. Batanoti is make someone drive or let someone drive. Batanoti. Benee is help. Beneeti is make somebody help. Minki min po min beneeti. Make your daughter help you. Minki min po min beneeti. Bis is stay. Bisti is leave something, cause it to stay. Unidi bisti, leave it here. Chi is wear or put on clothes. So how would you say make somebody wear or make somebody put on clothes? Chiti. Chukut is wash. How would you say have somebody wash or make somebody wash? Chukuti. Minki te kaleta chukuti. Make your son wash the car. Minki te kaleta chukuti. Hana is carry. How would you say make somebody carry? Hanuti. Minki te minki hadoika hanuti. Make your son carry your suitcase. Honko is cough. How would you say make somebody cough? Honkoti. Pampedomnik honkotikan. Smoking makes me cough. Panpedom, smoking. Nik honkotikan. Itu is be sick. How would you say make somebody sick? Ituti. Nik ituti men. Don't get me sick. Makit is understand or know. How would you say make somebody understand, like educate them or explain to them? Makiti. Makiti. May is give. How would you say make somebody give? Meiti. Mo is drink. How would you say make somebody drink? Moti. That also means to water plants because you're making them drink. Yomoti. Water the flowers. Pakal is pay. How would you say make somebody pay? Pakalti. Pin is here. How would you say make someone hear? Pinti. Yahat pintikan means it sounds good, or it sounded good. Pinti, make somebody hear, also is the word for sound. Sol is sing. How would you say make someone sing? Solti. It's also used for playing musical instruments. Make it sing. U is be located. Uti means cause to be located or put. Unidi utip, put it here. Wasa is bad or be bad. Wasati means do bad stuff, cause something bad. Nise wasati men, don't do bad stuff to us. Weye is speak. How would you say make somebody speak or let somebody speak? Weyeti. What do you think weyabosti means? Weyabosti. Let somebody finish talking. We is not have or be without. How would you say make somebody go without? We eat. Wano is die. How would you say kill somebody, cause them to die? Wanoti. So you see how that works. Now let's listen to some native speakers using the T infix. Listen to Mame Gallagher talking about her grandfather saying, teaching us all kinds of things, and repeat after her. Makpai means learn. Repeat, makpai. Makpai ti means teach, causing someone to learn. If they're teaching a lot of different things, you might say makpapai ti. That repeating a syllable in Maidu can make it mean doing more than one, teaching more than one thing, for example. Repeat, makpapai ti. Now listen to Mame Gallagher again saying, teaching us all kinds of things, and repeat. You know that Yaha means be good, and Yahati means make it good. Yahati has a lot of different meanings related to making something good. It can mean getting things ready, for example, making things safe, fixing something, or preparing food, for example. Yahati bos, get things all ready or set up. Repeat, Yahati bos. Listen to Mame Gallagher say, getting things all set up, and repeat.
Yahati bos dom.
Yawi means read or a word. You've seen how Yawikum Habo and Yawitikum Habo can both mean school. One means reading house and the other means cause to read house. You can see that both of these make sense. Listen to Mame Gallagher say it both ways.
Clear creakim Yawitikum Habona.
Notice how she takes the English words Clear Creek and puts a Maidu ending on it. Clear Creekim describes the school, so it needs to end in M.
Clear creakim Yawitikum Habona.
Mame Gallagher also calls school Yawikum Habo in the same story.
Yawikum Habori.
You learned that Yasano means stop. If you add T, Yasano T, it means make somebody stop. Listen to Mame Gallagher say, Yasano Tidom, making them stop, and repeat.
Yasano Tidom.
Listen to Roxy Pakanum say, you all, don't let your children make noise. Helkinu is the Maidu word for children making noise while they're playing. Repeat, helkinu. Repeat the word for don't let them make noise. Helkinu ti men. You can see that the T infix not only means cause or make somebody to do, but it also means let somebody do. This is different from English. You just have to translate it the way that makes more sense. Either make somebody do or let somebody do. So listen again to Roxy Pakanam say, you all don't let your children make noise, and repeat after her. Listen to Roxy Pakanam say, they're starting to dance well in a circle, some of them being very beautiful.
Yat ulodoi dong kokon mai sem yat kau jati dong lei wong.
Lewo means some of them. Repeat, lewo. You remember that uludoi means start to dance in a circle. Ekaucheti means be beautiful or stunning. Ekauche is something like look at with wonder. Ekaucheti means cause someone to look at with wonder due to being so amazing to look at. And we translate it as beautiful. Listen to Roxy Pakanam say, they are starting to dance well in a circle, some of them being very beautiful. And repeat after her.
Yat ulodoi dong kokon mai sem yat kau jati dong lei wong.
Now we're going to talk about speculation. So far, the verb tenses you've learned are only for what you've experienced firsthand. You saw it with your own eyes and you heard it with your own ears. Now we're going to find out how to talk about what you didn't experience firsthand. You have to learn a few new verb forms to talk about hearsay, speculation, and secondhand information. Let's consider some sentences in English and talk about whether they're facts or speculation. My neighbor doesn't like me. Is that fact or speculation? Since we never know exactly how another person feels, this type of statement is always considered speculation in Maidu. Here's another one. She's talking about me behind my back. Since it's behind my back, I wasn't there. So I'm guessing or imagining this. Maybe somebody told me, but then it's hearsay. Hearsay is always speculation in Maidu. Here's another one. That leader cheated on his wife. This is hearsay. Unless you were the person he cheated on her with, or you walked in on him and personally caught him in the act, this would be speculation in Maidu. Rumors are speculation. Here's another one. They told my friend that I was stupid. Well, sounds like I wasn't there when this conversation took place. So I don't know firsthand that it even happened. Not only is it speculation, but what they supposedly told my friend that I was stupid is also speculation. Here's another one. My grandfather's father told him, a long time ago there was a big roundhouse by that river. Since it happened before my lifetime, it's second-hand information. And what someone said to someone else before your lifetime is even more unsure and speculative. Here's a last one. The Giants won the game last night. This is a little trickier. With TV coverage, maybe you could consider this an eyewitness fact if you watched the game live on TV and saw them win yourself, or if you were at the game. But if you just heard it from your friend or even on the news, that's considered secondhand information. It's speculation. So, how do we speculate in Maidu? The most common verb form for speculation is the choyam verb ending. Put choyam on the end of verbs when speculating about anything in the past. In almost all cases, you only need to know one form for each tense, and that is the third person. You might remember that the third person means he, she, it, or they did the action. You don't have to learn forms for I, we, or you. Why do you think that is? It's because if I was there, I'm an eyewitness, right? And if I'm an eyewitness, I wouldn't be speculating. Same goes for we. We implies I was there. So, again, that wouldn't be speculation. Now, you might be able to speculate about you, but we have no examples of this in any of the recordings or writings in Maidu. So we only need to learn about the choyam ending for third person, he, she, it, or they, and this is for past tense. Typically, we translate the choyam ending as apparently did. This is used so much in storytelling, though. If you repeat apparently every time you use it, it would be ridiculous. So instead, we end up leaving out the word apparently, and because of that, we're losing some information in our English translations. But if you read the story in Maidu or hear the story in Maidu, you do get the full meaning, and you know that the person telling the story was not there when it happened. Let's listen to some native speakers using the choyam ending. Listen to Mabe Gallagher say, and some of it my uncle apparently did do, maybe a couple of times. Remember, lewo means some.
Lewam nikbunono macham pene ni mata.
Here we have the verb ma, do, with the ending choyam. Machoyam means he apparently did. This is a very common expression that you are going to want to make sure you know. Repeat machoyam. He apparently did. Pananini means a couple of times. Repeat maybe a couple of times. Pananini maat. Now listen again and repeat.
Lewam nikbunono macham pene ni mata.
Listen to Mame Gallagher say, then this Indian uncle of mine was apparently starting to be sick.
Macham be unim niki inyanam bunonom mum eat doidum.
Machoyam is the past speculative version of kakan. Just like kakan, it can be a helping verb with a verb partner ending in dom, like itudoidom, starting to be sick. Repeat, he was apparently starting to be sick. Machoyam itudoidom. Now listen again to Mame Gallagher say, then this Indian uncle of mine was apparently starting to be sick. And repeat.
Macham be unim niki inyanam bunonom mum eat doidum.
Like kakan, machoyam can also be a helping verb to verb partners ending in pem. Listen to Mame Gallagher say, he apparently had no pants. And repeat. Paitolo means pants.
Macham paitalo weeping.
Here's another one from Mame Gallagher. Listen to her say, at that time, whites apparently had a bunch of little stores in this country.
Wolim akumen in Gorey Macham to even on them Maidu Kubot Kapem.
You know that TB means little. TB means a bunch of little ones. Repeat, TB. Notice that machoyam is used as a helping verb with the kupem verb partner to mean apparently had. What did they have? Metokum habo, stores. Metokum habo kupem. Repeat, they apparently had a bunch of little stores. Machoyam tibibi nonom metokum habo kupem. Now listen again and repeat after Mame Gallagher when she says, at that time, whites apparently had a bunch of little stores in this country.
Volim akumen in gore macam ti ibin onam meitakum kubot kapem.
Since machoyam is such an important word meaning apparently was or did, let's listen to various speakers say this word. Sometimes they pronounce it differently. Listen to Roxy Pakanam.
Machoyam.
Listen to Mame Gallagher.
Macam
Listen to Dan Williams pronounce it 3 different ways.
Matoyam.
Another important word ending in choyam is achoyam. He, she, or they apparently said. Remember that short verb a meaning say? This is used a lot in the old Tom Young stories. Every time someone talks, the story says achoyam. He said, she said, or they said. And often the M is left off of the end, achoya. Here, Roxy Pakanam sings a song and then says he apparently said, using achoya.
We person sana choya.
As I mentioned, often speakers left off the M on the end of choya. In fact, it's more common to leave the M off than to leave it on. This was the case back in Tom Young's times, around 1905, when he told the stories to Roland Dixon, as well as when Shipley made his recordings in the 1950s. But Shipley always wrote the M at the end of choyam, whether it was pronounced or not. Dixon, on the other hand, did not write it if he didn't hear it. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is a normal variation, like sometimes in English we leave off the G, walking or walkin'. Is it something like that? Or is there a difference in meaning when they leave off the M? Let's hear some native speakers using the choyam speculative past endings on other verbs besides ma and ah. Listen to Mame Gallagher say, even still he apparently did not understand, and repeat after her.
hukoran matmakit and so.
Listen to Roxy Pakanam say, they apparently meant it, using the verb my.
My choya.
Even though she left off the M on the end of my choya, Shipley still wrote it with an M on the end. Here's another example from Roxy Pakanam, where she does pronounce the M on choyam.
My shivan yo no choyam.
This means they apparently pulled him underwater. Han yo chono choyam. Listen again and repeat.
My shivan yo no choyam.
The choya and choyam past ending is by far the most common speculative ending, but there are a few others. If you're speculating in the present tense right now, you're going to use the choykan ending instead of choyam. This is not found in any of our recordings from Shipley, but it is found in the old Tom Young stories. So to compare, in the old stories, there are more than 2,200 times that Tom Young uses choya or choyam ending, and only 7 that end in choykan. So choyam is much more common. But you have to realize the Tom Young stories took place a long time ago, and nobody today is an eyewitness to what happened, so it's understandable that all those stories use the choyam speculative ending because that's the one for the past. But sometimes when the characters talk, they speak in the regular past, present, and future tenses, and what they say is in quotes. So the present tense speculative ending choikon is found in that situation when characters are actually talking and speculating. Here's one from the old Tom Young stories that might make it clearer. Tetet yaham kalecham bis choikon achoya. This means a pair of very good women apparently live there, he apparently said. Bis choikon, they apparently live there. Bis can either mean stay or live there. Bis choikon. They apparently live there. It's present tense to the person talking, right? But that speaker doesn't know for sure, so he's speculating and uses choikon. Now repeat the sentence meaning, a pair of very good women apparently live there, he apparently said. Tetet yaham kalecham bis choikon achoya. So now you've learned the present and past speculative verb tenses. There's still another form I want to mention, the ending pa-icon. The pa-icon ending is past tense speculative like choyam, but it's even more speculative to show that you're even more uncertain about whether it's true. In the old stories, Tom Young only uses the pa-icon ending inside quotes when characters are talking. They're speculating on the past. Well, the story itself is already in the choyam endings. It's already speculative. So when the person is in the story is speculating about the past, it's even more speculative. So that's when they use pa-icon. It's acknowledging that the conversation is even more uncertain than the story itself. Here's an example. Wepamapol kaleka pa-icon, amakan nik wonamaitam betedon, achoya. Kaleka means marry a woman. Repeat, kaleka. If you're marrying a man, the word is yapika. So kaleka pa-icon means apparently married. Extra speculative. Why? We'll find out. Wepamapol kaleka pa-icon. What does that mean? Coyote apparently married his daughter. This speculation is inside of another speculation. Amakan nik wonamaitam. Humans will say about me. Betedom, when telling stories. Coyote apparently married his daughter. Humans will say about me when telling stories. He apparently said. The person that was talking is Coyote. Coyote's predicting what people will say about him. That's speculation. So you can see he's imagining what people will say, and he just uses the future tense amakan, since the future is always speculation, right? But then he puts words in their mouth, those people in the future, where they're talking about him in the past. Coyote apparently married his daughter. So this is extra speculative, like 2 levels of speculation. So he uses pa-icon to show that. Wepamapol kaleka pa-icon, amakan nik, wonamaitam betedom, achoya. Achoya is he, Coyote apparently said. So listen again and repeat. Wepamapol kaleka pa-icon, amakan nik, wonamaitam betedom, achoya. There's only one example of pa-icon from the Shipley recordings. Listen to Mame Gallagher say, it apparently seemed like the white woman was now apparently thinking evil thoughts.
Willing Klembe Wasahui Pai Kanyakachama.
Yaka means seems like. Since Mame Gallagher is telling the story secondhand and she was not there, she says, Yaka choyam. It apparently seemed like. Repeat, Yakachoyam. Then what the Wolam Kalim was thinking is even more uncertain and speculative, so she goes to the next level and uses Huweye Pa'aikan, was apparently thinking, extra speculative. Repeat, she was apparently thinking evil thoughts. Wasa Huweye Pa'aikan. Now, I'll slow down the recording so you can hear and repeat the whole sentence after her. It apparently seemed like the white woman was now apparently thinking evil thoughts.
Wuling klemde wasa hui pai kenyaka chama.
Two other disclaimers to show you don't know for sure because you didn't see it happen are pa'aye and aikate. Aikate, you already know. It just means I guess or I think, meaning you're not sure. You can always throw in the word aikate, I guess, to show you aren't completely sure. Pa'aye is another disclaimer verb ending. It's like a speculative dome when you put it on the end of a verb. You can translate it as maybe doing. Listen to Mame Gallagher saying, maybe being afraid.
Uset pai.
Wiset means be afraid. Repeat, wiset. Listen again and repeat, maybe being afraid.
Uset pai.
In my opinion, we could learn a lot from the Maidu way of making it clear that you didn't actually experience or hear something firsthand. Think about how much better the world might be if our news programs, social media memes, blogs, and YouTube videos admitted that they got information secondhand and don't actually know for sure. Often, what's stated as fact in English is just speculation. So, your homework assignment is to practice saying apparently or something like that, like they say or I heard, when talking about anything you didn't see with your own eyes or hear with your own ears. You might find yourself saying it a lot. When I brought up speculation today, I gave you some sentences and we talked about whether or not they're speculation. Next time, we'll figure out how to say those sentences in Maidu. The next lesson, lesson 15, will be the last lesson in beginning Maidu. So we'll be wrapping things up and reviewing what we've learned. Amadi chamakas min. I'll see you then.